Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Primaris Space Marine Impulsor. It's in here in this box. It will set you back £45, which is astronomical for a transport, let alone for a vehicle. Last year Land Raiders were £45. This is essentially the same price as a Land Raider. Just because I buy these things doesn't mean I automatically agree with the pricing. I mainly buy them for the channel and unbox them to help you decide whether you think these models are worth it. So without further ado, let's unbox this and see if it is actually anywhere near worth what they're asking for. Bear in mind this is coming off of the Repulsor Executioner that came out during the summer, which was £60 for a plastic tank. Also in here we've got Primaris Space Marines Primaris Infiltrators or Incursors. I'm going to have mine as the Incursors because I've already got Infiltrators from the Shadow Spear box set. And then this is the Repulsor itself. I'm thinking maybe it's 2 sprues because it looks really thin, very thin box. Let's unwrap this and unbox it. So finally, Primaris get a transport. They've always had a transport with the Repulsor, you know. But now you've got this transport, which is the fastest transport, I want to say. So there it is. The weapons are odd. They moved away from any kind of bolt weapons to these stubber weapons. A bit of a downgrade, I think. Then you've got this picture on the back with different weapons. So you've got the Bellicatis missile array, which does look very Space Marine-y. The Iron Hail stubber doesn't, even though it's better range. I prefer like a Storm Bolter or even a Heavy Bolter or a Multi-Melter or something. Multi-Melter would just be brilliant. Bring back Multi-Melters, right? You can also have it as with the Fragstorm grenade launcher on the side sponsons, an orbital comms array, you know, and then this thing here, which it doesn't say what it is, but that will give it the invulnerable save to protect your Hellblasters. So there you go. I'd say it's open top, personally, but so let's crack open this, see what's going on. Oh, okay, so it's actually got a tray in there with 2 sprues. That's just filler, it really is filler. Okay, so you've got the instruction guide there. We'll have a little look at that. Yeah, so build the chassis, put all of these, you put all of these supports on for the gravitic plates. You put the top part on. You put every single little gravitic plate on individually. Crikey. And then you choose your sponson. And you don't glue them in so you can move them. And then the top mounted weapon you can choose as well. I wonder if you get 3 of these things, so you can actually have 3 different weapons. I think you'll only get 1. We'll see, but I'm sure you'll only get 1, which would suck. Then you get the flying stand base thing, and then there's the rules and things, which, you know, they're in the Space Marine Codex, and they have been for what, 2 months now? I think it has been since the Space Marine Codex came out. I think it was August time. So anyway, so that is the Impulsor. Let's have a look at what you get inside there. So you've got the little flying base support stand that just slots on there, and then, you know, just holds it up. It's quite fine. Then you've got the 2 sprues itself. So they are making a lot out of this. It's £22.50 per sprue. Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot. Each sprue £22.50. You've got the stand, and you've got an Ultramarines vehicle transfer sheet. Sorry, not a stand, the base. And let's have a look at these sprues then. Wow. Okay, so that's part of the vehicle. It's wider than I thought. You know, I think it's going to be wider than a Rhino. May even be as the same width as the Repulsor. We'll do a full size comparison anyway. You've got the heavy stubber, you've got some kind of ammo box there, you've got the side panel, you've got the top hatches which look exactly the same from the Rhino and Predator tanks. You've got some kind of wall grating thing there. You've got this, which is, you'll be able to, because it's open top, you'll be able to get in there and paint all kinds of buttons and things. You've got the front of the vehicle and the top. You've got the sides where they can just sit and chill out outside. So yeah, that's one sprue. Not an awful lot on there, I don't think. This is where you get, you know, the huge amount of pieces on this part. It's mainly these gravitic plates. This basically half of the sprue is to do with the gravitic plates. You get one head there and a body. It looks like you can get a helmeted or helmetless Primaris Space Marine peeping out of the hatch if you want. You've got the Bellicatus missile array, the Iron Hail heavy stubbers. You've got the comms array. You've got the shield dome. Gives it a 4+ invulnerable, so that's pretty good for a transport. 3+ normal, 4+ invulnerable, and its movement is 14 inches. Can only carry 6 Primaris though, same as a Repulsor. Yeah, and then you've got bits and bobs. Okay, so that's interesting. So you get one of those and one of those. So you might be able to make 2 at least. I need to have a look at what goes on there. Could be it's interesting, you definitely get one for the shield dome and for the Sky Talon and for the Bellicatus. Going to be interesting how to fit the comms array on there. To me it looks like it pops on there somehow. Yeah, with this part here. So you might be able to make 2 of the 4 options. We'll see. We'll go through it in the review. But there you go, they're the 2 sprues, pretty pricey. I didn't think it would be 3 sprues, no way. Can't really say it's worth it just on face value. But to price this, same as like Land Raider, I just don't know. I don't think it sits well with me. I think they've seen the Adeptus Mechanicus transport and then they've gone, yeah, we'll charge the same thing, but for less options. What I mean by less options is at least that tank, you can have it as like a main battle tank or a transport vehicle. This is just purely transport. It really depends how much you use your Primaris. And if you're going for a full Primaris army and you just want, you know, all hover tanks, basically. Anyway, what do you guys think of this unboxing and first look? It's kind of what I expected. Join me in the next video where I unbox and take a first look at the Primaris Infiltrators. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.